I should have put some ice on it or something. Should have did something. Hello.
Hello, hey y'all.
Right. Is your mic on?
I feel like it's not. It was. I feel like it's not anymore.
Okay, there we go. There we go.
Thank you, Gary.
Right, get it right, man.
Get it right, get it tight.
You're welcome.
I didn't say thank you.
LaPree said thank you.
Welcome to another show of Pick a Struggle.
Another show.
Right. When it came out, I was like, I'm just going to roll with it.
I like how you did that.
Yeah.
My heart was beating.
Right. We're here live at Fishbowl Network at Global Life Park, where all these parking lots are blocked off. They were doing some kind of graduation or something out there.
I'm happy to see these people graduate. These kids need to get,
or at least physically get to walk across the stage or something.
Yeah,
they had it all set up. It was looking nice, but whoo, I would hate to be outside.
Yes.
With them robes in their head on.
Listen. Email me, text me, or send me a SOS or something. I'm not finna sit out there.
Right. Let's do this on Zoom or Skype or Facebook message call me or something.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all graduate and walk across the stage and all that?
Yeah. When I graduated, we had our graduation at the Verizon Theater.
What year you graduating?
Inquiring minds want to know.
I tried to get it.
He one day you're gonna have to tell him your age because he's not gonna stop.
Why?
He just wants to know. He just a little nosy,
Because man, you be talking about drinking, and I want to make sure you're of age.
Oh,
that's a good one, Gary. But no. That's not gonna work either.
Just know I'm old enough and young enough at the same time.
There you go. I love it. I did not walk across the stage. No, I didn't.
Cause you was prego.
I was not prego, but I was mamo. I had already had a baby. So I had to cop that GED.
Right. Well, Gary, if you watched the show, you would have known that because we talked about that.
I think we did talk about.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
that's
we covered
real.
that.
Yeah, already. Welcome to the late edition.
Right.
yeah, that's what's up.
But how was your weekend, LaPree? Or your week? All of that.
My week was good. Like I said every show. I went to work and
that's it.
That's pretty much it. I went to work. I need to do more, right?
Yeah.
I don't need to get out.
But there's nowhere to go.
Yeah, no. I mean, we just coming up off this quarantine, so everything is still like at medium capacity. You can't just go anywhere and do what you want to do like you used to be able to.
I got put out of Taco Bell.
You got put out of Taco Bell.
You got kicked out of Taco Bell.
Them. They support Trump. We ain't eating there no more anyway.
Taco Bell supports Trump.
I was working. And I went to Taco Bell trying to use the restroom while I was out. Mm-hmm. And then I went and the door was unlocked. So I walked in and used the restroom. And I came out. They was like, you're not supposed to be in here. I'm like, the door was open.
Right.
So what you want me to do?
There was no sign to say
nothing. And he was like, well, you're kind of lucky because the door's supposed to be locked. I was like, well, that's not my fault.
Right.
And he was like, well, you got to go. I was like, well, I know how to do what I was supposed to do. So that.
So you went in there and blew their bathroom up?
No. It was on one.
Right,
just one.
It was a number one.
Yeah. No, that type of stuff is like, I gotta go home.
Even if you did go in there and blow their bathroom up,
but
because they serve the type of food
I wish
that makes you blow
stop
bathrooms
saying
up.
that.
I'm just saying, if you did go in there and do it, that's what they get.
Yeah.
That's what they get.
Yeah, they support Donald Trump, so
yeah, they on that Trump campaign.
A lot of companies do that we probably don't even know of, or that we do know of, and we still.
Pizza Hut is one of them.
I don't
Wendy's.
Only when I eat Pizza Hut is when I'm drunk at a party and somebody else ordered and paid for it.
I don't eat Pizza Hut on purpose. Yeah, it's like, oh, it's your money, ain't mine.
Right. I was like, oh, I'm so hungry, but I want a party. Oh, somebody ordered pizza. Okay.
I don't even like pizza.
I'll
y'all.
take a
Can y'all
slice. Yeah, I was like, you know what you want to eat? You was like, it don't matter, but not pizza.
I do not care for pizza. I'm one of those rare few people that
don't
like pizza.
What's wrong with pizza?
It's just overrated to me. I mean, it's not like it's nasty. It's just something that I wouldn't choose.
Is it the sauce?
No, it's just like
the whole concept.
It's just the whole concept of it. I mean, I feel like it's overhyped. Like if somebody said, "What you want to eat?" It's not going to be pizza. Probably be number 35.
See, to me, pizza was like my struggle meals.
Right, and I get, and that might be what it is because, like when we was little, those frozen pieces, those dollar pieces, those
them
Totinos.
You know what?
Totinos pieces.
I stopped buying them when they went up a quarter. I stopped buying them.
Oh, they
And then change the shape to a rectangle.
Right, don't do that to us. Come
No,
on, that's just too much.
First you go up and then you taking away the shapes of it. No,
Right.
So then, what y'all eat on the reg? Since y'all don't do pizza,
water and air.
I'm a chicken girl. I love chicken. I do chicken any kind of way. I love chicken. I can eat chicken every day in different styles, you know, fried, grilled, you know, whatever. But
boiled, baked.
I don't know about a boiled chicken.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe if I'm making enchiladas or something.
Or chicken.
Yeah.
Some people boil their chicken breast with their chicken spaghetti and for chicken salad. So stop playing. I don't know why. Talking about some. I don't know nothing about no boiled chicken.
My bad. I forgot.
She tried to stun on us,
I had a small. I forget.
Had a relapse of memory.
I'm thinking about chicken you just can eat right away. Like
I would do that with boiled chicken.
You will boil it and eat it.
I would boil it, and if I'm putting it in something else, but I would taste it to make or cut into it, and then be like, okay, I'll just eat this piece. And
I got you. I'm okay, cool.
Because I know you do it too, so I don't know why you do it.
Trying to stun on us, Drake. Right. Like boiled chicken.
Whatever,
I just flambe.
And saute my chicken. I don't know what you're talking about.
Saute chicken.
She black like this and not like that.
Yeah. Depends on the day of the week it is.
Man.
Right. Oh my goodness.
Tell me, you like Candace Owens black?
No.
We're gonna save her for next month.
Yeah, she at the
I gotta get my mind right.
I gotta get my temper right.
I was telling somebody, like, why are we still letting her make us mad? Like, we know how.
I know it's not that making me mad. I don't want to be biased, so I want to. And I don't.
For right now, she's not worthy of being part of the conversation.
She's like trash. You know it's there.
Yeah.
You don't really want to deal with it until like later on.
You keep
like,
putting it
you
off.
gotta take it out.
Yeah. Until it starts to stink.
It's necessary.
It starts to overflow and stink. Yeah. Like, let me go.
Like right now, it's not. She's not relevant. I don't think so.
Nah.
Especially with everything that's going on. So let's dive into some of the stuff that we was going to talk about before.
Well, how was your week? Besides Taco Bell?
I forgot. Oh, I had a very interesting.
Besides Taco Bell.
What happened?
I caught up with a couple of people because I had called him, was like, you were on my mind, so, let's talk. And we end up having like a whole 2-3 hour conversation.
Okay.
And then I had interactions with other people, and I was like, this is why I don't go out. This is why I kind of stay to myself for the majority of the time. Because it was a whole bunch of confusion.
What happened?
And like
that's going to take up too much time. This is not what we were here to.
Okay. You don't want to just give us the tip, a little bit what happened?
She said just the tip.
Just the tip.
The title of your sex tape.
Who told you? I asked him nicely not to share that video. Hard-headed.
Oh, bloody.
I wouldn't even be embarrassed
What the hell was that?
It was a little
sound effect.
I like it. I like it.
Say something funny.
I like the bomb better. I don't like the glass.
The bomb.
You don't like the glass?
Yeah.
Like
anywho.
bombs. Okay.
But okay, I give you just a tip.
That just makes you angry, don't it? Let's not even do it.
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather not do it if you can't. Anyway.
Girl,
yes, let's talk about it.
They were kind of working my nerves a little bit, and I was like, this is why I'm not coming over here no more. Not talking to y'all no more.
One of those.
Yeah, and I'm quick to cut people off. I'll write people off like a bad check in a minute.
I am too. I am too, and I think that's a water sign thing because I am trying my hardest not to do that, but it's hard. When somebody make me mad, I just be like, you know what, forget it. I'm walking away. I don't even want to listen to what you got to say. But that's a bad. You shouldn't be. I should not be like I should not do that.
No, because by the time I'm cutting you off, I've already given you so many chances, and I'm like, by the time I'm done, it's like you already had your chances and you keep messing them up, so I'm done.
So when you say so many chances, that mean these are chances that have been talked about?
You would do something, and I'll tell you about it, and I'll keep coming back, but then you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
I got you.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm done. I could sit here by myself.
Anywho.
So, of course, obviously, there's still protests going on all around the world, and yeah. And we can't find no solution.
Right.
And I remember when all 4 of the police had been arrested in the George Floyd case. I was like, okay, now what's next? What's going on? What's next on the to-do list?
Right.
Why are we still out here? Why are there still curfews? Why is there so much calamity still going around? And it wasn't until I realized they are now reopening some cases where police were negligent and caused other people's deaths. And so they're reopening the cases and re-examining and just doing it all over again. Mind your business.
Get him, Gary. Get him, because you know your fault, Bob. What happened?
Hush.
Get him, Gary.
Right?
Yeah, so they're reopening old cases.
Yeah, they're reopening old cases or re-examining them. And I was like, okay, but then that's good. And then there was the case with that older gentleman. Totally forgot his freaking name. That white guy.
That got pushed.
Yeah, he was in the middle of the protest. He was at the line where the SWAT team or the policemen or whatever were going, and then the police pushed him, and he ends up falling and ends up getting injured. And in the video, you can see blood coming out of his ear or whatever. And then one of the policemen were like, let me go and get him. And the other officer was like, no, just keep walking.
So they busted his head, basically.
Yeah, he ended up getting a concussion.
Man,
Thank goodness he didn't die, because I'm just like, that's the last thing we need.
That's what we don't need, right?
But then we do need it, because now white people, his name was Martin Gugino, something like that. But we kind of do need it, because at first it kind of was a one-sided thing where it was just black people being abused by the police, and now it's on camera that white people go through the same thing too. So hopefully that would get y'all more awake or be more involved in what's going on.
Right. Well, I mean, I think that even if like he had died, and I hate to say it like this, I feel like white people still would have been like, well, he shouldn't have been out there. It's always gonna be that well, he shouldn't have. He was. It wasn't his cause. He was too old. It would have been something so that they can continue to back the blue. You know what I mean?
But I'm waiting for, because I do listen to certain white media outlets where they're like Trump supporters or they lean more to one way or whatever. I do listen to them, and then when I read a story that pertains to white people, I'm like, okay, what y'all gonna say about this? Are y'all gonna try to twist this up to make it seem like just be all ignorant with it?
Right.
Let me listen to what y'all talking about. But they haven't came out with anything yet. But they were quick to point out George Floyd did this or did that.
Yeah.
And Arbery did this and did that.
I hate how the media twists it. And it's not always the media. Sometimes it's media, but social media.
Yeah.
Can't, they good at digging up stuff. Like they said George Floyd he did porn.
Star. I was
it's like, who cares at this point?
He dead.
He's dead. And the way he died was unjust.
And it had nothing to do.
It had nothing to do with him trying to feed his family. If he had to, be on camera doing what he
did.
Do
some strange for a little piece of change.
For a little change. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's no... when you need to feed your family, some people just don't. They feel like there's no limit to that. If I gotta do porn, I'm gonna do porn. Like me personally, I feel like there's always options. But some people like, well, this quick, easy money.
Yeah.
Let me go do this little porn and get some money. So
sometimes you gotta use what you got
to get what you want. So he gotta buy Pampers. He might have to use what he got. You know what I mean? So
right.
I don't shame him. I don't blame him or shame him for that. I feel like that's part of his life, but that's not why we're here. That's why we even talking about that. You know what I mean? That's just crazy. And that makes sense.
Right. And then with the protests, I'm like I was saying, like, what's next on the agenda? Like, what are we doing now? Because I don't think through protests or the looting or whatever's going on out there, you might get somewhere, but it's kind of hard to get a broken system to fix itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The system is running how it was meant to run.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And so, like I said in other episodes, we should go back to policing police.
Right. Right.
Watch them and see what they doing. When they pulling somebody over, you pull over too and watch this and make sure stuff goes right.
Right.
It don't matter if they black, white, or like white people say, yellow, polka dot, stripe,
Right.
Beetlejuice colors. It doesn't matter.
And the thing about that though,
Because if
is
we did that, because the cameras are not helping, because
they not.
whoever is wearing the camera can clearly turn it on and turn it off whenever they want to. So it's like, no, we need some eyes. We need boots on the ground. We need eyes to watch them, to make sure stuff ain't going left.
I think also we need laws to change, because apparently Mr. Derek did not care about a camera being directly on him from another person. So that means that it doesn't really matter. Even if we stop and video or stand around, yell, kick, holler, scream. Even a young man that went into his grandmother's yard and his grandmother was out there saying, "Don't shoot my baby." We have body cams on. We got other people recording, but you're still going to continue to do what you're going to do it, because you know that you are going to be judged by your peers. Peers meaning that the cops are the one. Cops and lawyers and all that, they the one that put judges into office, because most of the time, regular people don't vote for like judges, lawyers, school boards. Right. So they know that it don't matter what I do, I'm gonna get off. So basically, I feel like the laws need to be changed where you get judged by not just your peers, but other people that you wouldn't be considered peers. I don't even feel like it's fair. Like a friend of mine brought it up to me recently that when you have when you're about to go to trial, you have like 20 to 30 people, and the lawyers can take away 10 people automatically. So if a white person is about to go on trial, they can take all the blacks out if they want to. Yeah. I didn't know that, and that's like something that needs to be changed. By the fact that I didn't know that, and I'm 39 years old, I'm sure there's other people that don't know that as well.
Well, see, I've seen it on TV when they do TVs and like certain movies when they do the jury selection part of a trial that's part of a movie. Right. They'll sit there and be like, "No, we don't want that one. Yes, we want that one." And I'm just like, that goes on. Okay, well, yeah. It's just weird that a black man is on trial, and yet majority of the people on there are not his peers. They're white people. His peers.
So that means that these white cops or whoever, these white people, whoever is committing the crime, they know that it don't matter if you got that camera on me. I'm gonna get a slap on the wrist and I'm gone, and I'm gonna work in another state.
But then that's when when stuff goes left, you go left with them too. Because if people will attack the police the way that the police are attacking an individual, none of this probably wouldn't be happening.
Right. But I mean, and like that too, and then all like this the rioting and the loot and stuff like that, and the pushback that we are giving, the cops or whatever, the government, the system, the man. Like I said last show, this is all learned from them. Yeah, we learned from the best. We learned from them. Just like, what's the man name that said, "Give me liberty" or "Give me that"? Like, he didn't. Him being a white man.
I hate you asking me that.
Being a part, he didn't want to be. The British. The British was coming down, and they was like, "Listen, we gonna do this, we gonna do that," and they was like, "I'd rather be dead." This is a white man.
Thomas Jefferson.
I'd rather be dead than be up under this. So.
Did you look at it up?
Yes, I'm looking at
Thomas Jefferson.
I forget who said that, but you know what I mean. Like,
that's Patrick Henry.
Patrick Henry. Him being a
white man.
What
else did he do?
Some other white people stuff.
Was he in on the Declaration of Independence?
No, I don't think so.
Let's see.
Well, why you
Henry is credited with having swung the balance and convincing the convention to pass a resolution delivering Virginian troops for the Revolutionary War.
That's it? Okay.
But I'm just saying, he did not want to live if he had to live like that. Yeah. And I feel like that's how black people feel right now. We rather push back. We rather put our lives on the line. If we gotta continue to live like this, we rather not live. You know what I mean? Yeah. Some black people. So I just feel like we learned it from them. So you can't get mad. You can't tell us that violence is not the way. You can't tell us that rioting and protesting is not the way. When you showed us this is the only way to get what you want.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's
and they've
why-
done that multiple times,
Multiple times.
whether if it was a good cause or a bad cause.
cause.
White people have been known to be out there
It always resorted to
burning
some type
down
of war.
stuff,
Oh,
looting, killing.
Right.
He was a founding father with Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, he
Oh,
was.
okay, that's
And
where I
George
got the two
Washington,
mixed up with.
yes.
Yeah. So
Yeah,